Any man that gives Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa a headache in Zimbabwe, it is none other than Blessed Geza. Blessed Geza has fired shots following the manipulation of his name by the Mnangagwa faction. They have created an account, a fake account, and they put the picture of Blessed Geza. This is, by the way, the counterintelligence. At one time, I remember this fake account was verified. So they have created a fake account. It is written Comrade Blessed Ara Geza, and the handle is at Blessed Ara Geza 1, Blessed Ara Geza 1, in small letters. That's the handle of a fake account of Blessed Geza. So people should take heed. That is not the account of Blessed Geza. This fake Blessed Geza recently posted, he posted this and put the picture of Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa. Fellow Zimbabweans, I wish to update you on a decision that I made some weeks ago to resolve all my differences with our party leadership. I had a cordial phone conversation with the president yesterday. After careful consideration, I will contemplate returning to our country. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. So Blessed Geza has tweeted on his official handle. The official handle of Blessed Geza is simply written Blessed Geza. There is no, that is the official handle, and the handle is at Blessed. The B is in capital letter, and the G is also in capital letter. Other words are in small letters. It is at Blessed Geza. That is the real account of Blessed Geza. The fake account is the one written Comrade Blessed Ara Geza, which is used by Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa. You know, I've always said that when you are fighting war, propaganda is also a tool of fighting war. So he wrote the following. He said, fellow Zimbabweans, I want to emphasize that this is my official verified account. So the one that I've talked about with the handle at, the B is in cap, Blessed, and then Geza. The G is also in cap. That is the official handle of Blessed Geza. So he said, I want to emphasize that this is my official verified account. The account below, talking about this one written Comrade Blessed Ara Geza. Please take note, that is a fake account. That is what even Chris Mutswangwa was referring to, because they know this is the account they are using to counter Blessed Geza, and to actually, it actually posts almost on a daily basis, and it will be posting lies. So he says the account below, peddling falsehoods, is fake, and then he goes on to say it is pursuing a nefarious agenda. I urge you to ignore it. Guess what? This is the most important part. I remain determined to see the back of ED. He must go, and he will go. That is what Blessed Geza has written on his official account, that he is determined to see the back of Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa. So this is a figurative language, simply meaning he is determined to witness Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa vacating his seat as the president of Zimbabwe. He says he is determined, he is still on course, and he says he will eventually go. I think he has been consistent, especially on saying he will eventually go. Obviously, by using this fake account, they were actually somewhere. They want they want Blessed Geza to they want, in fact, to determine the pace of Blessed Geza. by using this fake account. It is always, even 1 hour ago, it did post, what it did post, it says the visit by Zambian President Hakainde Hichilema demonstrates the strong commitment of President Mnangagwa to re-engagement and strengthening bilateral ties. The development fosters a smooth flow of friendship between our nations, building on a rich history that dates back to the colonial era when Zimbabwe was known as Southern Rhodesia and Zambia as Northern Rhodesia. Notably, President Hichilema has shown diplomatic finesse by reconciling differences that arose during our 2023 general elections. His proactive approach underscores the importance of diplomatic flexibility and professionalism in nurturing nation-building efforts. Kudos to President Hichilema for his statesmanship. Zimbabwe and Zambia are one. So this is the fake statement posting about what transpired today. And if you look at this fake statement, it is run professionally. This actually account is the account that is run by the Central Intelligence Organization. It is run through the directive from the bedroom of Emmerson Mnangagwa. So the account written Comrade Blessed Ara Geza does not belong to Geza. And I see a lot of people who who are not good in terms of social media research. They treat that account as an official account. This is how Mnangagwa is stooping low. I mean, on Blessed Geza. When it comes to Blessed Geza, he has never actually written fake things about them. It is them who are going to an extent of creating a fake account, and it shows that Blessed Geza is giving them a headache almost on a daily basis. This account is posting something. It posted even about job seeker. It says, fellow Zimbabwean, let's acknowledge the current political landscape. ZANU-PF is a dominant force. While we may employ vocal opposition, the reality is that ZANU-PF maintains its position. As someone familiar with ZANU-PF, I advise level-headed politicians to strategize wisely. It is meant to actually put discord to the members of the public. So I think I had to do this video because I see there is a lot of people are misled a lot by that account, which is always posting on a daily basis. The account of Blessed Geza posts when it is necessary. I'm sure he realized that this was actually hurting his PR. That is why he had to come and speak out. And he remains determined. By the way, I saw in the other live broadcast whereby I was speaking about Blessed Geza, other people saying, I know your Geza is done whatsoever. Anyway, it's understandable. We cannot be at the same level in terms of understanding politics. So as far as I'm concerned, Emmerson Mnangagwa is going. You don't play with all veterans such as Blessed Geza. These are people who knows and understand what they are doing. Unfortunately, they cannot be perceived by everybody. Sensitization is not a gift that actually is given to everybody. There are those who are able to sense issues, to sense the political atmosphere, as well as the air that is outside. There are some who struggles when it comes to such an area. Anyway, it's normal and acceptable. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that I don't slide away from your devices. You get to watch me on our next live broadcast as we deal with big issues. A lot has been happening since I earlier addressed you. So I'll be addressing you on quite a number of issues pertaining to developments in Zimbabwe. Thank you very much once again for watching us. Umtaban is signing out. Let me love and leave you. Let's meet on the other side.